All I ask is no spoilers in chat.
You might just want to not reach out for a bit because people are going to hear that and then purposely try to spoil it for you.
I'm going to close chat.
Yeah.
So there's no point doing it because I'm not going to see it.
Yeah.
Both my chats are closed. Boom. You're done.
Yep. Good.
Okay, so then what can we say? Because I am one of those people who I am obsessive about knowing absolutely nothing about a piece of media that I know I'm going to consume. I read one article about Sea of Stars. It went on my to-play list.
I think the notes that are in the doc right now are fine.
Okay.
I'll read through it.
Yeah.
Sea of Stars released this week to a great deal of excitement, given its visual and thematic similarity to JRPG classics of the past, like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger. Reviews have praised its maps, word building. I think it's world building. I like word building, though. It's probably true enough. World building, combat, characters, music, and story. And then there's just discussion questions.
Wow, there's not much more than that.
That's all the notes.
I'm like... A big part of the motivation for me to finally pick up Chained Echoes was that I've had this list of these, classic JRPG inspired games to play that's been kind of building up as some of them have come out. Here, I gotta check what's on my list now.
Okay. The discussion questions here
playlist.
are we entering a better era of gaming? And dang tootin', it seems like it. I think we maybe have been here for a little bit, and it took me until pretty much now to accept it and realize it. Because I was traumatized from games for years. But yeah, I think things are good. I think things are good right now. Like the amount of bangers coming out is actually like crazy.
In no particular order, here are some of the games that are on my I absolutely must play. Destroy All Humans, Dragon Quest XI, play that Chinese game that's basically Breath of the Wild. That's hilarious. Genshin. I wrote this down a long time ago.
I don't know if you're going to like Genshin.
I probably won't, based on that I didn't like Breath of the Wild 2, or rather that it didn't suck me in. Play Fantasian, which I made it a lot of the way through until I reached like kind of some mobile gamey, stupid like QC issues, or like I shouldn't call them quality control. It did crash a fair bit on my Apple TV, but more like QA, like game testing. Game testing issues. Project Triangle thing on Switch. Bravely Default 2, which I have checked off. It Takes Two. TIE Fighter Total Conversion. Sea of Stars. So Sea of Stars has been on here since before Rise of the Third Power, Arafel, Titanfall 2 single player, Risk of Rain 2, Stray. Oh, I've played that. Cool.
Risk of Rain 2. Did you play Risk of Rain 1?
No.
I don't know if you're going to care about Risk of Rain 2.
Barrington recommended that I play it with you. So I don't know.
Me.
Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
Reach the Future Final Fantasy Tactics mod. That sounds cool. I've totally forgotten about that. That Final Fantasy game for Android. Oh, this is super cool. I found an article about this on somewhere, and they were like, hey, remember that Final Fantasy game that absolutely nobody ever talked about and was basically the very end of good mobile games? It's called Final Fantasy Dimensions. It's heavily inspired by Final Fantasy V. Is like a sprite pixel art style Final Fantasy game. No microtransaction crap. You just like buy it for $14 or whatever it is. You play it on your Android device, and then microtransaction hell happened, and that was it. That was like the end. But it's still out there. You can still get it.
Yeah, it only has 3.6 stars.
It's very true to the older games. There's some quality of life stuff, but I haven't played it yet. But apparently, it's like very old style, and maybe not everyone would like that. Dimensions.
Yeah, I searched Final Fantasy Dimensions. The first thing that came up was Final Fantasy BEWOTV.
I have no idea what that is.
The next thing is Final Fantasy Dimensions. I don't know why it's second, and it's rated much more highly.
Yeah, what's the star rating?
4.3.
Yeah, okay.
Which for a mobile app is like, that's great.
Local co-op game Grounded. Max Payne. I still haven't played a single Max Payne game. Pixel Cup Soccer.
Max Payne's good.
Chained Echoes. Oh, I'm going to check that off. I'm on the final dungeon. I've played enough of that. 8-Bit Adventures, The Forgotten Journey, and sequel. Octopath Traveler. I still haven't played Octopath Traveler.
This is an interesting little story.
So that's my list. That's my list of stuff that I will play, darn it.
Final Fantasy Dimensions, 4.3 stars. Final Fantasy Dimensions 2, 2.6 stars.
Well, yeah.
Womp,
Womp, womp, womp. I should just, you know what I should do is I should just let the community like order my games. I'm not going to let them pick games because they probably will have a hard time picking games that I would actually get into and enjoy. But if I just like took my game order and they were just like, yeah, just play them in this order, then I could just always not think about it. Because honestly, choice paralysis is a huge problem for me. Oh, that's probably me. I'm back on my old Note 9, and I think it's also contributing to the interference this time.
Do Titanfall 2 first.
Oh, shoot. No, that was on the list. I just didn't say it because you already knew that one.
You said order, though.
Oh, was it on the list?
Yeah.
Did I say it? Okay, I thought I skipped it. Sorry. FartMuncher69420 asks, have you tried Final Fantasy VI?
There are some things I worry about with you.
I can't tell if you're memeing or not.
Where I've been trying to get him to watch one particular movie for like
Pirates of
actually
Silicon Valley.
like 13 years or something.
Yeah, and my sister's been trying to get me to watch Fanboys. You've also been trying to get me to watch Hackers, which I intend to watch them. I really do.
Except it's been 13 years.
I find very little time to consume media.
The problem is at this point, when he finally watches it, it's going to be impossible for it to live up to whatever hype this is.
I don't consider your recommendation that hype.
And then Titanfall 2.
No, I'm kidding.
Titanfall 2 is like, I don't. It's a fantastic single player shooter game, but we've been talking about it for years now. So like,
I'll enjoy it. Don't even worry.
I don't know
if it's anywhere near as good as Fear, then I'll enjoy the crap out of it, and it probably is.
Very different game.
But it doesn't have like good gunplay.
Yeah.
And any interesting mechanics.
Yes.
Then I'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not actually that picky. It's just, you know what the big challenge is that it's really hard for me to sit at my computer.
If you watch Blackberry before Pirates of Silicon Valley, I'm actually gonna be pissed.
What's Blackberry?
Good.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Am I supposed to know what Blackberry is?
Not particularly. Oh my goodness, it's my phone for sure.
Blackberry movie. I've watched The Social Network. I watched that before Pirates of Silicon Valley. You like that?
No.
It was a silent one, but I farted.
I know. I saw you do the lift.
A Canadian.
Someone said Blackberry's good. Yeah, and you know what? It like takes a lot of inspiration from Pirates of Silicon Valley. Oh my god. Anyways, sorry.
Oh, is the name of the stream on Floatplane wrong? Bias W Rune Kyle's Day.
You might need to refresh.
Oh, okay. Maybe I've had it open since before the. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, good job, Dan. Cool. There we go. Yeah, that was a stream we ran today. Every time someone bought a stubby screwdriver, it would make a noise in Kyle's office, and then we had a live stream running of his office that was Floatplane exclusive. Apparently, they did some Q&A on stuff on it as well.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool. It was inspired by Puget Systems. When we did the tour there, they have like a gong that goes off in their warehouse every time someone buys a computer. Which I imagine, when you're selling, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 computers, they do a lot of really high-end workstations and stuff there. Probably doesn't go off that often for a, still very sustainable, profitable company or whatever. Whereas when you're talking like a $60 screwdriver on launch day, it was going off basically continuously for quite a while there. Apparently Kyle did not get any work done today, according to Floatplane chat. That's amazing.
That makes sense.
That's okay. His work was to entertain you guys.
I have watched Antitrust, by the way.
Good for you.
Someone.
I know.
Come on.
I'm messing with him. I'm messing with him a lot today.
It's been a lot.
I'm like actually kind of.
It's a long weekend.
I'm feeling spicy. today.